Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. I'm LP Marshall, and we're just bringing you a quick channel update. It's been a little while since I've done one of these. The first thing I'm going to talk about is something that a fair few people have actually been asking me about recently, and that is Minecraft. Now, I did start a Minecraft Let's Play, and I got 2 episodes in, and never did any more. Basically, it's because I've actually been modding Minecraft. I've been playing around, doing a few different things, and I'm now running shaders. So I want to start fresh, fresh new look shaders. It's going to give me more incentive to play it because it's like, oh my god, it looks so good. I've never played with shaders before. So I will be doing a new Minecraft Let's Play at some point. I don't know when though. Which then leads on to another point is with my Let's Plays. Obviously I'm doing Knights of the Republic at the minute and I'm absolutely loving it. One of my favourite games. I'm glad to finally be able to do it. And I've been playing around with different ways of recording it lately because I have been using Shadowplay to do it. Unfortunately, obviously Shadowplay doesn't detect the game natively. It's an old game. I've got it modded as well for widescreen. So I'm having to use Shadowplay to do desktop recording and then it records everything that's on screen. The problem with that is when it does desktop recordings, it didn't seem to do it when I was recording Resident Evil. But when it records desktop, it seems to record at a variable frame rate. Now, it doesn't sound like that big an issue, but basically it's causing 2 problems. The first one being audio desynchronization. I'm not quite sure why it's doing it. I'm doing what I can to fix it in editing and stuff. But the other thing is that it makes it a lot more difficult for video editors to work with it. Now, Sony Vegas can work with videos with variable frame rate, which is what I use for my editing. I use Sony Vegas. However, it really, really bumps up the rendering time. I'm trying to think what part it was. I think it was part 4 maybe? Took 10 hours to render. Like, I put it on a couple hours before I went to sleep, had to leave my computer on overnight to finish rendering it, and it still wasn't done by the time I woke up. I was like, okay, this is ridiculous now. Now, I was able to fix that by using something called Handbrake to basically kind of, in a way, convert it so it was in a constant frame rate. However, that itself would take about an hour or so, and it was just taking up too much time. But now I've set it up in a different recording method, and Knights of the Republic should be perfectly fine. Now, unfortunately, with the recording method that I'm using, I can't use it with Minecraft. Because I'm using the shaders, I'm going to get interrupted by the cat, who's going to climb in the window. And then I'm going to carry on when I remember what I was actually saying. With Minecraft, because I'm running shaders, whilst I can run it perfectly fine, obviously it's very demanding on my system. So to be recording it with what I used to record Knights of the Republic, it would be just too much. It wouldn't handle it. Because I also want to do it at 1080p 60. Because otherwise, you have to stay on the latest kind of top end quality on YouTube really to get anywhere. Which is a shame. Now I could use Shadowplay to do it, which has no performance hit because it's working directly from the graphics card. The problem with that is I'm going to have that audio desync again. I'll have a test with it and see if it's okay or not. But I'm imagining it's going to have the audio desync like I was having with Knights of the Republic. And I don't want to go through the hassle again of having to bloody do this, do that, just so I can do that. Just not worth it. So what I am looking into doing though, and it's something that I've been wanting to do for a little while, is I'm going to get myself a second system. I'm basically buying the exact same one that I already have here, except it doesn't have the graphics card. You have to buy the graphics card separately. It does come with an onboard one though, which is fine. It's going to be recording and rendering and streaming machine, basically. I've still got a spare graphics card I can put in it if I need to, but I probably shouldn't need to. And then what I'm also going to do is get an internal capture card for it. Now, obviously, I do use my external ones. I've got my Live Gamer Portable HD here. And I did try the AVerMedia Extreme Cap, which is the one that can do 1080p 60. Obviously, the Live Gamer Portable can do 1080p 30, 720p 60. So, I'm looking into getting an internal one. Unfortunately, the only one I'll be able to find that's going to do 1080p 60 is the Elgato HD Pro 60. Which is fairly expensive because it's Elgato, unfortunately. I did want to stick with AVerMedia, but if I want to get an internal one, then I need to go Elgato at the minute. The problem with the external ones is obviously they require a bit more power from your computer, whereas the internal ones, they do all the hard work. I've tried using the extreme cap, and I don't know what it was about my system, it just couldn't quite handle it. Which is really annoying because the preview window, it's got like next to no latency, so you don't have to split it to another, to like your TV or your monitor. You can literally just play from the recording window. That ran perfectly fine, but the actual recording would just literally, you'd get about a couple of frames, it'd pause for about 5 seconds, then you get another couple of frames. It was really weird. So I'm going to go for second system, internal capture, and then we should be all good. And then that system is literally going to be purely for doing all my recording, all my rendering. Because another problem with rendering is, whilst I've now sorted out my rendering times a bit, it's still taking about 4 or 5 hours depending on the length of the video. And that's 4 or 5 hours I can't use my computer, and it drives me nuts. It really does. I hate not being able to use my computer. I can't do any more recording. I can't do any streaming. I can't even play on it. There goes the cat. Every time I do one of these videos, one of them has to be in it. Every time. I doubt I've got a single update video on this channel where the cat is not in it. Right, was there anything else I wanted to talk about? Speaking of streams though, tonight. Yeah, no, it's Thursday today, isn't it? Alright, yes, tonight, I'm going to be playing the Gears of War 4 beta. I finally got my code for the beta. We're going to have a play of it tonight, see what it's like. From what I've seen so far, I've not been too kind of like... I love Gears of War, but Gears of War 4 trailers and stuff and that just haven't given me enough to be excited for it. I'm kind of there as like, yeah, okay, what's different? I'm missing anything. Not missing. Can't talk. But anyway, we're going to play the beta tonight, see if it can turn the tides for me a bit, see what we think about Gears of War 4. Plus, as I was saying to Ronnie last night, one of the things I've liked with Gears of War is I feel like I've been rewarded for being a player. We recently had like the Doom beta and stuff and that, and there was a lot of hassle with that, and it was like, I was really annoyed that I couldn't get into the closed beta just because I didn't pre-order Wolfenstein 2 years ago. I kind of got on my nerves in that, and there's other betas in that have been coming out, but with Gears of War, I've been heavily rewarded for actually playing the Gears of War series. Not only have I been given the Gears of War 4 beta for playing Ultimate Edition, I got the Ultimate Edition beta for playing some of the other Gears of War. I got given the backwards compatible versions of, I think it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 and Judgment. I got all 4 of them for playing one of them. I've lost track, but literally I keep getting something back from playing Gears of War. It's great. I love it. So that itself might convince me to go out and get Gears of War 4. I need to get around to doing Gears of War 2 as a Let's Play. He says that. I've got loads of different stuff that I'm thinking of. I've already got a second one that I've been working on. I need to get back to recording that. Because I'm trying to build up a backlog of videos. Obviously, I'm working my ass off on Knights of the Republic. I'm trying to get as ahead as I can so I can then record some other stuff. Because basically what I want it to be is by the time I finish Knights of the Republic, I want to have a whole other Let's Play recorded. And possibly rendered, so I can just upload them and boom, they're away, giving me time to record something else whilst those upload. Because it keeps happening where something comes up and I can't upload. Like obviously last week, I had Emma around for the week. It was great, but obviously I don't get to see Emma that often. I wanted to spend time with her. So I didn't faff around too much, spending time rendering, recording, all that kind of stuff. But in future, I'd like it to be a case of that I've got so many videos lined up already that I can have that week off and still upload regularly. So there you go. What else? Oh yes, last thing. I was very kindly given a code for Chromagun by the CEO of Pixel Maniacs, the developer of the game. I streamed it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. I streamed it yesterday, and it's absolutely awesome, and I'm going to be doing a YouTube video about it as well. But it was really such a good game. I didn't know what to expect. It's the first time I've ever had a company give me a code for the game saying, could you try this game out for me? And I kind of expected it to be, well, I'm very low on the YouTube scale. I'm okay on the Twitch scale. So I didn't expect to start giving codes and stuff in that, at least not for decent game, but no, I really had so much fun playing it. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing a video about it. It's gonna be slightly more review video than Let's Play. I know obviously I usually do Let's Plays on the channel, but I obviously do want to look into other stuff. But I streamed it on Twitch, so I could just sit there, play the game, get to see what it's like and that. So then when I do the YouTube video, obviously I know about the game, I can talk about it a bit more, what I think, what I like, what I don't like. The don't like list is very short at the moment. Very short. But anyway, that'll do for me. This video went on a lot longer than I thought it was going to anyway. And I want to get back to recording. So, thanks for watching everyone. I'll see you at the Gears of War 4 stream tonight, hopefully. Bye-bye. I don't know what that was about.